Okay, I'm going to start this video with some more thoughts from quantum physics, just because I love quantum physics, and then move on to some other things inspired by some of the YouTube videos that I have been watching today. So first of all, the quantum physics. Yesterday, I was talking about the whole concept of observation, the observer. Who is the observer? What is an observer? I got a comment on the video yesterday. Thank you so much for commenting. About kind of, I guess, asking me to widen my view of what an observer is. And I've already thought about that. I'm going to change the position of my vehicle a little bit here. Whoops, wrong way. There we go. Okay. The observer. In a wider view. Well, to start with, I believe that we all are observers. I believe that what we observe is also observing us. I am one of those who believes that consciousness is everywhere, that consciousness is fundamental, and that we beings, human beings, spiritual beings having a human experience, are fractals of that original source consciousness. And now I'm getting lost in my thoughts. Let me try to pull it together. Basically, at a fundamental level, I think that every single entity is observing every other. I think that the fabric of space-time observes what's in it, and I think that what's in it observes the fabric of space-time. I think it's mutual observation. Gravity observes electromagnetism, and electromagnetism observes gravity. I believe that an electron is more than just a single point particle. I think that electrons and other fermions emerge from mutual observation of electromagnetism by gravity and vice versa. There was a question on a science Instagram account. What's your favorite thing in space? And a guy said white holes. And well, do white holes even exist? I think that white holes, in fact, do exist and are quantum, are microscopic, I don't think we'll look out into the universe and see a single white hole radiating energy. I think that every fermion is fractal of the original white hole, the Big Bang. Bosons seem to be a different thing. Bosons are what comes out of the white hole. And when it comes to the strong and weak nuclear forces, I believe those are other versions in the nuclear realm of gravitation and electromagnetism in sort of a reciprocal way. That's just a speculation. I'd love to investigate that further, and I am as time goes on. I believe that the energy that lives within a fermion observes the entire universe. And sends information out to the entire universe. I believe that the entire universe observes that electron. And in a way makes the electron field into an electron particle. I think it is the gravitational force, the universe itself, the celestial sphere in a way, that partitions the electron field into an electron. All right. Those are my quantum thoughts for the day. Pretty speculative. Well, that's what this channel is for. Speculation and discussion. Another reason why I love quantum physics and the way I was using quantum physics in the past is that thinking about fermions and bosons is a safe thing to do. I am an emotional being. I have my subconscious programming, and before I came to a spiritual life, or before I understood that I was a spiritual life, why I used quantum physics and mathematics to distract myself from the emotional roller coaster that I was experiencing in the 3D. So it was, I don't know, you'd almost say that's the wrong way to look at it. Right? I'm in recovery from abusing substances and alcohol, and yet I had all these feelings and emotions. And so I was using the study of quantum physics to distract myself from all that and to shield myself from all that. Well, and it works. I mean, it keeps my mind very busy so that I don't have to feel unpleasant feelings. Well, the irony here is that it was through quantum physics that I found spirituality. And then it's the spirituality that gave me the tools I needed to actually do shadow work, to discover and integrate all the crap and chaos in my mind that was putting me on that emotional roller coaster in the first place. So, where am I at now? I'm on the journey. I am really getting to know my inner child. My inner child just loves quantum physics, and my inner child is looking for mind-blowing revelations, and quantum mechanics does not disappoint. Right now, with the energies out there and the abundance of spiritual catalysts, I am on that emotional roller coaster right now. But at least now I can observe it. I have that notion that I am an observer. I have a connection to my higher self, to my spirit guides, to Source. So that as the chaos happens in life, I am in a bigger boat that doesn't get thrown around by the waves quite so much. And I have a much better map, and I know where I'm headed. And that's reassuring. And that is what brought me through the chaotic energies of the last month, for instance. And, the astrologers are forecasting another few weeks of this, but I'm good. The main message that comes through from my spirit guides and ultimately from Source is it's all good. I'm on track. The highest timeline, I'm jumping onto that. It's working. Yeah. So the highest timeline, yeah. In my mind, the timeline thing asks me the question, what ontology of quantum physics do I believe in, right? We've got the Copenhagen interpretation. We have the many worlds interpretation. We have environmental decoherence, pilot wave theory, consistent histories. And then we have objective reduction from Roger Penrose. I feel most aligned with objective reduction, where gravity is what reduces the quantum wave function, which collapses it, which is sort of an extension of the Copenhagen interpretation, but it answers an open question of the Copenhagen interpretation. The many worlds ontology seems to be the one that I encounter when I watch YouTube videos about spirituality and manifestation. Well, yes, I think that there really are these multiple timelines. But my interpretation is that the multitude of timelines are in the future. They are possible eigenstates. Each one, or each set of eigenstates, comes with a probability factor, a complex number that when squared gives you an actual probability. And because I'm an observer, and so is the quantum reality observing me, that together we can modify these probability factors. I think that that's what manifestation is. It's using my free will to choose the eigenstate, otherwise known as timeline, that I desire. All right, well, I'm not sure what title I'm going to give this video. It's certainly mostly a quantum physics video, but I guess it's in large part about how I integrate quantum physics with spirituality and how that emerges in my life. Yeah, that seems like a reasonable title. How quantum physics and spirituality emerge in my life.